In 1595, Sir Francis Drake tried to launch a midnight raid on the city of Maracaibo. He banked on total darkness, but the sky suddenly exploded in a silent and blinding blue light. The eternal storm acted like a cosmic spotlight, exposing his entire fleet to the Spanish cannons. This is the Catatumbo Lightning, an atmospheric furnace that has refused to shut off for centuries. While most storms travel, this one is a prisoner, locked to one exact coordinate for 500 years. If you stand on the lake, the sky screams with bolts every few seconds, but there is no thunder. Scientists call it a geological trap, but the truth is much more unsettling than a simple weather pattern. Imagine a place where the sun sets, but the sky stays electric until the break of dawn. We are finally decoding the impossible science behind Earth's most relentless and dangerous electrical anomaly. But as we peel back the layers, we're finding that the lake itself might be feeding the sky. And in 2026, a new discovery suggests this battery is actually getting stronger and more unpredictable. Look at the geography of northern Venezuela, where the Andes Mountains form a massive, jagged horseshoe. This mountain range acts as a physical wall, trapping warm Caribbean air inside a humid, swampy basin. Every night, a low-level wind jet funnels cool air from the peaks directly into the lake's center. This creates a closed-loop system, a natural pressure cooker that has no way to release its energy. Except, of course, through a relentless barrage of 1.2 million high-voltage lightning strikes every single year. Navigators in the 16th century called it the Maracaibo beacon, using the glow to find their way. They knew that as long as the sky was on fire, they were exactly where they belonged. But while the wind explains the clouds, it doesn't explain why the lightning is so frequent. Normal storms eventually run out of fuel, exhausting their electrical charge after an hour or two. Yet, over the Catatumbo River, the sky strikes 280 times per hour, every single night, for centuries. To understand why, we have to look beneath the water, into a graveyard of ancient, rotting organic matter. Deep under the lakebed lie some of the largest oil and gas deposits on the planet. Millions of tons of methane gas are constantly leaking upward, bubbling through the water and into the air. For decades, this was just a theory, but new data from 2026 has confirmed something much darker. These methane aerosols act as an electrical bridge, massively increasing the conductivity of the air above. The gas literally primes the atmosphere, making it easier for the clouds to vomit electricity downward. It is a self-sustaining cycle. The lake feeds the clouds, and the clouds burn the air. But for the people of Congo Mirador, this isn't just a scientific curiosity. It's a psychological prison. They live in houses on stilts, trapped between a lake of gas and a sky of fire. There is no darkness here, only a rhythmic strobe-light existence that never truly allows for silence. Imagine trying to sleep while the sky outside flashes with the intensity of 1,000 camera bulbs. The sheer heaviness of the air, charged with ozone, is enough to make any outsider feel physically sick. In 2010, the impossible happened. The eternal storm suddenly went dark for 6 terrifying weeks. The lighthouse of the world vanished, leaving the local fishermen in a state of absolute primal panic. Without the flashes, the lake was a black void, and the silence felt like a warning of something worse. Some scientists blamed a drought, but others noticed the methane levels had reached a dangerous peak. It was as if the engine had stalled, or perhaps it was just gathering strength for a bigger explosion. When the storm finally returned, it was more violent than anything recorded in the last 100 years. This proves that we don't actually control or even understand the rhythm of this planetary battery. Every time we think we've solved the Maracaibo puzzle, the storm introduces a new, unexplained glitch. Is it a natural healing mechanism for the Earth's ozone layer, or a massive electrical leak? The latest research suggests the frequency of the strikes is shifting, moving closer to the inhabited shorelines. The beacon that once saved sailors might now be turning into a weapon against the land itself. If the horseshoe of the Andes ever shifts, the storm could theoretically move or expand. But for now, it remains anchored, a 500-year-old mystery that continues to defy every meteorological law. We are staring into a relentless electrical furnace that literally repairs the atmosphere while we sleep. It is a reminder that Earth still has active zones that operate beyond our human comprehension. The sky over Lake Maracaibo is still screaming, and the darkness is still nowhere to be found. Whether it's a geological fluke or a chemical anomaly, the eternal storm is far from being solved. The next time you see a flash in the distance, remember the place where it never stops. Because some storms aren't meant to pass, they are meant to stay and watch us from above. If you enjoy exploring mysteries like this, make sure to subscribe for more unexplained discoveries.